Have you ever been hit with a hearsay objection and had no idea what you were doing wrong? Here's the wild part, a ton of students don't know how hearsay works. And it's super obvious to the judge and the jury and everyone else in court. So let's break it down. Hearsay is an out-of-court statement used to prove the truth of the matter asserted. A good starting point is to just think about hearsay as a rumor. So take this example. I show up in court to testify and I say, my friend Ted told me that the defendant pulled out his knife. Boom. Objection, hearsay. Because the question the judge is going to have is, if Ted's the one who saw it, then why am I showing up to relay that fact? Ted should be here in court testifying. But what if I go up and I testify, oh, Ted started screaming? Well, maybe that's not hearsay. Because here's the part where most students will screw up. Hearsay is just not an out-of-court statement, it's also how you are using it. So going back to my example, because I'm using Ted's statement to prove that the defendant pulled out a knife, that's hearsay. I'm using the fact that Ted said the defendant pulled out a knife to prove that the defendant pulled out a knife. See the circular logic there? But in the second example where I testify that Ted was screaming in panic, that might not be hearsay. The magic phrase to ask yourself is, am I using this statement to prove the truth that's being asserted by the statement? If yes, then it's probably hearsay. If not, I'm using the statement simply to show how someone believed something or reacted to something, then it might be allowed. So as a starting point, keep an eye out for any out-of-court statements. This doesn't just mean people saying something, but it could also be writing or a report or even a news article. And then step 2, start to recognize when something is being used for the truth of the matter asserted. Follow for more tips on law and mock trial.